Welcome wrestling fans to the Greensboro Comicon right here at the Marriott Airport location. We see the NRLL stars in there that will be facing off for the vacant NRLL belt. As you see closest to us, talking a little bit to his opponents, Yella and his partner Chicano Power. The referee Big J holds up those vacant NRL championship belts as we see that in the corner, and Malachi, the prodigy, is taking a look at those belts, as well as the Archangel. The Big J showing Chicano Power and Yellow those belts also. They seem to be up for the idea of winning them, but they got to get through their opponents first. Here we see Malachi starting out by rallying that crowd. Lock up collar and elbow. Yellow pushes Malachi into the corner, taking all 3 seconds, a nice clean break. Little discussion in the ring about how tall this man, Bobby Yellow, is. They lock up again. Malachi goes right, wrenches that arm, jamming that arm over his shoulder. Yellow grimaces in pain. Reversal there by Yellow. Malachi flips out, gets that arm back and reverses it as his partner Archangel cheers on. Oh, Bobby Yellow knocks him in. His head just snaps into the mat. Bobby Yellow taking advantage of that. Goes for the cover, but Malachi wasn't ready to be defeated yet. Kicked out after just about a half a count towards 1. They lock up again. Headlock, wrenching it into Malachi. Malachi lifts Bobby up. Off the ropes. Bobby Yellow knocks him down. He better get back on him, but instead he would like to pose a little bit. Off the ropes, Malachi ducks under. Malachi. Bobby just tried to get out of there. Calling timeout, taking a little powder. Arm drag, another arm drag, and a giant drop kick. Look at this, look at the elevation. 2 count. Chicano Power goes in there just in case. Make sure that Bobby Yellow gets free from that pinning combination by Malachi. Chicano Power knocking the Archangel down with a headbutt. Big chop by the Archangel. And Chicano Power reverses. Archangel up and back over. Comes off against the rope. Flips himself over. Chicano Power is going to try to kick him. Oh no, he's got Chicano Power by the neck. Chicano Power is going to pull him in. He tried to do a leg scissors on that head and flip Chicano Power. Chicano Power saw it coming, and just push the Archangel to the ground. Chicano Power into the corner. Big punch to the gut. Chicano Power working Archangel back into the corner. Oh, there's a big chop. Back into the corner. Chicano Power going for the Chicano splash. Nobody home. Archangel is up. Oh, and a super kick by the Archangel. 2 count. Bobby Yellow was able to get over there. Fortunately for Chicano Power that he went for that cover right in the corner. And snapmare. And a kick to the back of Bobby Yellow. Now Archangel wrenches in for a headlock. And Bobby Yellow trying to sneak in. Referee's got to do something about that. Referee trying to get Chicano Power out. Yell for the count. There's a 2 count. Kicks out, but Malachi was ready to make the save if needed. Oh, he wrenches the back of Bobby Yellow. And a kick there by Archangel. Chicano Power's in there, puts the big elbow to his back, baits Malachi. Malachi's need to get back because that's going to leave an opportunity for Bobby Yellow to double team along with Chicano Power. They're lifting him up. Referee's got to stop that. Referee so far trying to keep order, but he allowed some double teaming to happen. And that's a great move by the Archangel. He's under the legs. There's the tag to Malachi. Malachi in, calls in Yellow. Knocks Chicano Power on his way. Flying body press. He's up again, he's ready. Look at that athleticism, flying chop. Malachi back up again. Ducks a punch. Ducks another punch. Malachi gets a punch of his own. Yellow ducks. Malachi's gonna try to roll him up. Backs him over, he's got him. And Chicano Power makes the save. And out goes Chicano Power. And there goes flying Archangel. Right into that crowd of Comicon fans. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Malachi's clearing out the crowd. He's got something planned. Oh, whatever he had planned was interrupted by Bobby Yellow. Yellow's handing up. Chicano Power trying to hold. Bobby Yellow flies down, knocking out his man, but he also got quite a bit of the Archangel. Malachi's up now, he sees what's going on. Looks like the Archangel is trying to work and get Archangel's able to position him. There's Malachi's flying, and he knocks them all 3 out, lands on his feet. Tremendous athleticism. Now Malachi's got to get back into the ring, gets his man back in. They can win that tag team belt. They're going to double team him. Ref is letting this go. Big suplex by the Archangel. The Lift him up. Chicano Power unable to do anything to stop. Malachi climbing. He's up into the rafters of the building, and he flies. Oh, and he's got yellow. There's a 1. Chicano Power able to get there. He was trying to set Archangel up for the cover. Some of the fans taking some jabs at the ref, but he's got his hands full here. Right now, this has turned into a Texas Tornado match. Malachi knocks Chicano Power the punch. Bobby Yellow goes for a double axe handle, blocked by Malachi. He knocks into his own man. Archangel with the flying forearm. Malachi with a super kick. And Malachi off. Flies back, and a flying stunner. Archangel in for the cover. There's a 2, there's a 3. All right, I believe we got some new champions right here, fans. We got some new champions here. I'm going to try to get a word with them right here after the ring. Yellow, can I get a word with you? You seem upset with everything. I wonder if you could just talk a little bit about what you saw in that match.
Upset ain't the word. I'm beyond pissed off. Ticked off, excuse my French. But I'm going to tell you right now, them young jokers ain't gonna last with that NRLL championships, because me and Chicano Powers, we coming back tuxedo time, and we gonna take what's rightfully ours. That's the NRLL Tag Team Championships, and you can take it to the bank.
All right, well, Bobby Yellow unhappy with the result, but planning to come back. We're gonna see if we can get a word with the champs. We've got the Archangel. Archangel, tell me about that match. When did it seem like it was gonna go your way?
We pretty much felt like we had the match the whole way. No one can stop one half of the Wrestling Prodigies and the first ever NRLL Tag Team Champions.
How long have you and your partner been working together?
Today is our first day, and it won't be the final day.
Do you feel like you can get better?
Oh, a hell of a lot better, but this is just the beginning.
What did you do well together?
Chemistry. Great teamwork, great chemistry, and no stopping.
Well, congratulations. Wish you best of luck in your new title reign.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to try to work our way in a moment and just get a word with the Archangel. We got a word with the Archangel. We're going to try to get a word with Malachi. Malachi, could we get a quick word with you? Malachi, new tag team champion. I understand that was your first time teaming with the Archangel.
Oh, yeah.
How did you feel you did?
Yo, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? We got the dub, so I feel like we did well. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to take this belt from us unless there's like something they actually got, you know what I'm saying? Like some Thanos glove or something like that. You feel me?
When did you feel like the match was going your way? We saw you do an aerial maneuver where you took out both of their men. We saw you come from the top rope. Was there a turning point in that match as far as you were concerned?
It was in the beginning. It was it was sad, you feel me? I didn't know how to feel about it. But once I got the opportunity to, you know, jump over the rope and then the tope and land on everybody, I feel like that was our chance to, you know what I'm saying, get the dub. And apparently it worked out, so.
I know you guys have a lot of hard defenses coming up, but what will you do now to celebrate?
We're about to turn up. We're about to buy some comics. Well, I'm low-key just thirsty to be real, but you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, gang, gang.
All right, well, congratulations. You think we could get word with a couple of fans? Do you mind if we get a word with a couple of the fans? All right. Tell me your name.
I'm Bailey.
Bailey?
Yes.
Bailey, what did you think of the match?
I thought it was really fun.
All right. And who are you rooting for?
Malachi.
Okay. And what was your favorite part of the match?
I like when he flipped into the crowd.
Okay. That looked pretty scary, didn't it?
I thought it was fun.
Okay. Well, tell me, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. It seems like you're enjoying yourself at Comicon. What will you do for the rest of the day?
I'm probably going to go home and give my sister some comics and stuff.
Well, enjoy yourself. We've got a happy fan right here so far, and we've got 2 more great matches coming up, including a battle royal. So don't go anywhere, NRLL fans. Hey folks, I'm here with Aloysius Skipper Jenkins III. Aloysius, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys doing today? We are in for a fantastic match, and I'm excited.
Now in the ring now is Big Bite, and if I'm listening correctly, he's the #1 contender.
#1 contender. Honestly, don't know why he's in this match, but hey, if he's #1 contender going for the belt, I don't blame him.
I tell you, I've seen Big Bite several times. He's a very mercurial character, and he doesn't say too much, but he seems to really connect with the fans. And his skills in the ring, as you're going to see, Aloysius. By the way, that's a great name, Aloysius.
Thank you. It was my father's name.
And you're going to see some athleticism, I think, and some real heart from Big Bite in this match.
Okay. Sometimes you don't need to talk. Just let the action speak for itself. Let's see who else we got coming out.
Aloysius, I tell you, this crowd here at Comicon, it's a very excited bunch, huh?
This is a very rambunctious crowd indeed. Definitely all shapes, sizes, and flavors. I seen 2 clowns, one normal size and one microwave version. It's kind of creepy, but I loved it.
Now, do you remember Doink the Clown, the wrestler?
And Dink, it was Doink and Dink.
Boy, and if you look, I don't know if our fans can see it, but Prime is just staring a hole through Big Bite right here.
That's a big fella right there.
Prime making his way. Look, he means nothing but business.
Boy, that is a host. He don't want no water. He don't want no bread. All he want is meat. I am excited for this.
Aloysius, the fans here, you know, it's been a great day here at the Comicon. Fans are going around, getting to look at some of the comic books, some of the games, some of the toys. But everybody seems to be piled around this ring to see this match.
Yes, sir.
You know, I see some intensity. What do you think Prime is doing here? Because he's really kind of moving slowly and methodically.
So what Prime is doing is, Prime is #1. He's getting himself in the mind state. He's getting himself in the zone. And he's also intimidating his other wrestler. And, I mean, he's trying to get the crowd behind him, too.
And you can't see with the mask on Big Bite, you really can't see what exactly he is feeling, maybe, if facial expressions are to give us any clue. But you can tell from his body posture, he looks ready to go.
Oh, yeah, they're both ready for this. I'm ready for this. This crowd is ready for this. This is going to be exciting.
Referee checking the wrestlers, just making sure that everything is up to code, no foreign objects, checking Big Bite.
Yeah, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's what I say.
Bell rings. We're going to start. Boy, and the fans here are excited. I see a lot of people recording this match for their own social media purposes, but we're recording right here live on our NLL broadcast on Zoom and on YouTube.
Got the Big Bite chant going on.
Now, Aloysius, if you could just give us from a straight rules perspective, what's the rule about biting in wrestling?
Biting is it's only cheating if you get caught. That's how I look at it.
It's been a while since I've seen anybody disqualified from biting in a match.
This is true. They got a 4 count. That's a big solid man. That is a big solid man.
Boy, and he's very confident.
You see why? That is a big solid man. Big Bite is going to have to take a big bite out of crime to get through this match.
Big Bite giving away a lot of size. And the question is, can he make up for this size in terms of athleticism and heart?
Definitely going to have to use his speed.
And you see, I believe Big Bite, looks to me he has an amateur background, as that was a skillful go behind. Now Prime working an arm bar. Bite flips out of that arm bar, relieving the pressure. He kips up. Oh, and Prime just uses his power.
The power is just too much. The power is just too much. Big Bite has got a lot of tree to climb for this. I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
Aloysius, in your experience, what does the first part of the match mean? Especially when a title is on the line.
Jeez, I'll get to that after he gets done. Jeez. So, first part of the match, filling out process. You got to fill it out, and you got to, oh, jeez.
If Big Bite was at home scripting this match out, this would not be the way he would have wanted it to start. He's
Most
getting,
definitely.
everything is going badly. Big Bite trying to flip around, but Prime seemed ready for it. You know, these guys, I think you've seen each other and met a couple of times. And from the looks of it at the start, Prime has Big Bite well scouted.
Most definitely, especially with that Alabama slammer he just hit him with. He's definitely going to have to use his speed. There we go. Speed, agility, and he's going to have to use some smart wrestling techniques to get through this one.
Taking those big boots to the Big Bite. Prime lifts him up. Body slam. Notice Aloysius how he jammed him into the mat and followed up with a kick.
Oh, yeah, nope. Not letting off the gas at all. It's all pressure with this.
Big Bite knocks a head into the gut. Big Bite going for a sunset flip. No, he doesn't. He flips over, comes off the rope, and he flies and he drop kicks Prime.
Beautiful drop kick.
Nails Prime. He's going to try to clothesline Prime. Looked like he was going to try to close him over the top rope. It's like he's trying again. Third time's a charm. No, it is not. Prime's going to take Big Bite. He's trying to toss him over. And special Comicon rules, Aloysius, that is not a disqualification.
Okay, got you.
Now, I tell you what, in the Battle Royal, which is coming up later, that will be a win, you know, when you get your man over the top rope.
Both
but
feet
for purposes
touching the
of this,
floor.
you know,
No, Big Bite's on the ground taking a breather.
we're going to see if I can get our camera person over there a little closer to the action. We're going to try to cut to our iPhone cam right on the floor. And there you see we got our camera. We've got our camera up close, and boy, they're just fighting it out. They're just fighting it out.
Oh, you can hear that from the highway. Jeez. He is going to be breathing funny for a week. And Big Bite still has a lot of fight in him, still going after him.
Aloysius, do you have a feel of where we are in the count?
Sounds like
Big
a 5.
Bite.
Oh, look at that. He just carried him
We're
like he
at
was a
about
child.
5. I believe they have 10 to get back in. We're looking at a double disqualification. Fans, if you're keeping score at home, now Prime, he doesn't want a double count out. He's going back out. Maybe he thinks he can take care of Big Bite right now.
Now, see, that was smart wrestling by him getting back in the ring to stop the count and start it over so he can still give him punishment on the ground. That is smart wrestling from Prime.
Now, the only thing I will say, Aloysius, if a double count out, he's going to maintain that championship. Prime
This is true. That would be an easy win for him. But it looks like he just wants to punish Big Bite right now.
And it's something more than just winning the match at this point. It looks like he has a true hatred for Bite.
Oh, yeah, this is personal. This looks personal.
You know, and I think Prime feels like if he can get him, pin him center in the ring, then that might just eliminate some of that will that Big Bite has. Big Bite, he was not expecting it. I think he thought he had the Bite weakened.
Yeah, you got to keep the gas on him. You got to keep going on him. You can't let
gosh,
up
Big
on
Bite's
somebody
up the
like
rope.
Big Bite.
Big Bite flies. Oh my goodness, he hits him with the crossbody block.
Spinning crossbody off the top rope.
And they have just been left in a pile over there. Look at those fans, Aloysius.
That was beautiful. That was action-packed right there. And now he's laying on the stumps.
We see from our iPhone cam Big Bite now the one breaking the count. Big Bite coming out. Big Bite right there on the floor.
Just laying shots in, laying rights directly to the head.
It's like he's trying to get Prime back in the ring now, Aloysius.
All right, Big Bite going up to the high rent district, going to the top rope. High risk maneuver here and all.
That's a crafty maneuver there. What was he thinking? What was Prime thinking?
Prime was thinking, I gotta put him down. That was smart wrestling, being aware of where he was in the ring and where his opponent was.
Now, typically a fan carrying a gun would be problem. Oh, he drapes him over. Big Bite perched precariously over that top rope, and now he's going to flip back in the ring. I was going to say, Aloysius, typically you see a gun-yielding fan, you would be worried, but not here at Comicon.
Not here at Comicon.
Guns, knives, swords, and don't worry about it, folks. That's all part of the fun. But what's not fun is what's going on in the ring as Prime takes Big Bite, pushes him through the ropes. He may not be taking him all the way through. What's he doing, Aloysius?
Oh, no. I hope this isn't what I think it is. Oh, geez. This a draping DDT?
You see, he's hooked Big Bite's legs on the rope, and he drops him. This may be
That's it.
There's a 2 count. Big Bite gets out at 2.
Listen, I don't know how Big Bite got out of that, but that is heart and determination right there.
Big Bite has never been one that quits quickly. Big Bite, as I said before, Aloysius, he's got a lot of heart. But I don't know if it's enough. Prime so far, has withstood his best shot, and Prime's back in control as he was when he started the match. Bite flipping over.
Nice counter.
Prime going after him. Bite hits Prime. Bite outside of the ropes. Bite jumps in another forearm. It looked like he blocked Prime's attempt. Prime blocks him back, and that's a giant forearm. Prime again with the forearm.
Big clubbing blows to the head of Big Bite.
What's he doing now here, Aloysius?
Oh, yeah, he's going to bring him
Watch
in the
out for
hard
that
way.
chandelier.
Oh!
We almost had a ring full of broken quartz.
Yeah, we did. That's not a Tiffany chandelier, but it still looks expensive. Jeez, he brought him in the hard way.
Prime again going for a cover. Look at the way he's taking that left arm. I don't know if he's trying to cover or if he's going to try to inflict some punishment.
Oh, no, yeah, he's going for more punishment. Oh, he's taking him over to the corner.
He's setting him up for something. What do you think he's doing?
I mean, it could be something like a Vader bomb. And, oh, he's going up to the top.
What I want you to know, fans, this is a unique wrestling situation. Watch if you can just see above Prime's head, that roof, there's a little bit of a raise in the roof.
Right.
So if Prime can get some elevation with that size, and he's surprisingly agile with that size, it's going to be very difficult for Big Bite to withstand a crossbody from this side. We're going to try to tilt the camera up. As he got yelling at the fans, he's got Prime straddled on that top rope.
You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to what you're doing in the ring. You got to stick to your job. You can't let the fans get in your head, and that's what just happened to Prime there.
If he had just moved a little faster, I think he had that match. We'll see if that ends up being the moment that we look back on.
Most definitely. He is in a bad way right now. I don't think any guy wants to be in that type of situation, if you ask me.
Not unless you're singing soprano in the Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Most definitely.
Bite kicking, and Bite's gonna try to extricate him from his seat on the top rope, and he does. He tumbled down.
Big Bite chopped him down off that top rope. Now he's trying to get the crowd involved. Looks like he's setting him up for something.
Maybe setting him up for the flying Bite bomb. He flies through there. Oh, it's a flying Bite bomb! And he's got him! Aloysius, we may have a new champion. He's down. There's
One,
a 1. There's
two.
a 2. Oh, my goodness.
How did he kick out of that?
That could not have been any closer. The fans thought we had a new champion.
Big Bite right now is thinking, what do I have to do to keep this man down and to win this championship? This is good wrestling right here. You guys are missing this if you're not seeing it live. Ducked over the clothesline, and
another leg scissors.
He's got Prime staggering around like a drunken sailor. Big Bite moving back, picking his next shot, flying up.
Sliced bread number 2.
He's got it. There's a 1. There's a 2. There's
3.
a 3. We've got a new champion.
We got a new champion. Big Bite with the sliced bread number 2. Chopping down Prime.
Aloysius, if you could just hold the fort down right here, I'm going to go to the ring and try to get a word with the champ.
You go right ahead.
Okay, fans, as you can see in the background, Big Bite has just won the NRLL Championship. It's been a long, hard road for him, and I'm going to try to get a word with him. See, we're going to also try to get a word with the former champion, Prime. Fans, we're going to try to get a word. Prime is gone. I'm sorry, fans. We were going to try to get a word with the former champ. He wasn't in a mood to talk. Okay, Aloysius, I'm going to try to get over, talk to the new champ. And as you can see, he's been depleted of every bit of energy, but still looks a bit of excitement. He's posing with some of the great fans here at Comicon. Young man, did you enjoy the match?
Yes.
Young man, did you enjoy the match?
Yeah.
Who were you pulling for in that one?
Make sure everything's pictured with Big Bite. Hey, we got the next match at 4:30. It's the Comicon champion right there. 4:30 right there. So come back for the 4:30 match. But make sure you check out all the vendors, the hot dog man. If y'all want to come and talk to
Big Bite, could we get a word with you?
Let me know. I'm here for you.
Again, a lot of excitement here, fans. We're going to try to get a word with Big Bite, his first interview after winning the championship. So here we are, Aloysius. We're moving over. Big Bite, can we get a word with you? Fans, right here exclusively. Okay, you saw it here moments ago. This wrestler looked to be given everything he had to overcome the fantastic championship reign of Prime. Big Bite, tell us, how do you feel after winning the championship? Okay, what did you feel like was the turning point in that match?
When Big Bite won!
When Big Bite won. Okay, so Prime, what do you think about Prime as a champion, and how hard was it to defeat him?
Prime was just another obstacle that I got over.
Okay, lastly, Big Bite, there's a lot of people in back that want a shot at that NRLL championship. What kind of champion are you going to be moving forward?
I take all challenges. I'm ready.
All right, there you have it. He's very excited, fans. Big Bite, he's fought for many, many years for this moment, and now he sits here as the new NRLL champion. Big Bite, enjoy the rest of your day. What will you do to celebrate?
Drink.
Okay, all right, folks. All right, folks. There's a man, a few words, but he had a lot of words for us today. The new NRLL champion, Big Bite. We're going to try to get a word with maybe a couple of the fans to see how they... do you mind if I get a word with you, young man? Okay. Got a word? Tell me your name, young man.
Kid Stinger?
Kid Stinger. Okay, Kid Stinger. Did you have a good view of that match?
Yes, sir.
How close were you to the action?
Really close.
And what was your favorite part of the match?
Where they were outside the ring and they were interacting with the crowd.
Okay, and you were pretty close to that, right?
Yes, sir.
So who were you pulling for in that match?
Big Bite.
Big Bite. And then tell me about a little bit what it felt like as a fan when Big Bite won that match.
It was amazing. I've never gotten to see a championship change.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I know we're excited, and we're going to see maybe can we get, we're going to see if we can get maybe a picture with you and Big Bite. Big Bite, this is one of your fans from the match. You think maybe you could get a picture with him? He was excited to see you win. All right, Aloysius, we're gonna go back, and I gotta let the fans know, if you are watching this live on our Zoom stream or our YouTube live feed, you come immediately down to the Marriott Hotel and watch this Battle Royal, which is coming up pretty soon. And I know whoever wins this Battle Royal has their sights set on that new champ, Big Bite. Fans are very excited here. Battle Royal coming up, folks. Enjoy it. Folks, we're back with Charles Ramsey. He's one of the founders of Comicon right here in Greensboro, North Carolina. How did you come upon this idea to do this event?
So, Triad Comicon is really came about because two friends who've been friends since kindergarten, one started a comic book store. Next thing you know, I got a comic book collection of over 700 comic books. And one day we were sitting around and we were like, hey, they're not having anything in this area. We should have our own Comicon. Because our Triad area consists of High Point, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem. So that's why we call it the Triad Comicon, because we cover all three cities. And we want to have an annual event that we can have every year that we can be proud of. We wanted to do something different. Wrestling, kids 12 and under got in free. And we wanted to make it a family fun event so everybody could come out and just have a good time.
Have you been to these kind of events before?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, the biggest Comic-Con that happens in North Carolina is Heroes Con down in Charlotte. And I'm telling you, unfortunately, they didn't have it this year. But one day, we want to be at least a close second. When you think about Comic-Cons in North Carolina, we want to grow to the fact that you say, oh, man, there are really two big ones. And that's the Triad Comicon and then the Heroes Comicon that happens in Charlotte.
So I want to ask you just a little bit about that. What have you made and added to your event to just take a Comicon to the next level?
Hey man, just having the NRLL here today, the Lucha Libre Wrestling, people have loved it. They have absolutely loved it. All the wrestlers are great. They're putting on an amazing job, and we can't wait for the last match of the day, the Battle Royale, when they're going to be going for the Triad Comicon Battle Royal Championship belt.
How do you know that people are having a good time? I know I've seen you around, walking through, talking to people. How do you know that what you've done is working and making people happy?
Oh man, so it happens on twofold. First of all, because when the vendors are telling you, hey man, you put on a great event, and they're making money, because we want them to be prosperous, like I was just saying a few seconds ago. We want them to walk out of here saying, hey, you know what, I made some money today. It wasn't a waste of my time. These guys threw a first-time event, and it was a first-class event. But as far as the patrons that have come today, they've all loved it. Oh, thanks for having this. We're going to be coming back next year. Being able to dress up, man, this was great. Everybody's been locked up. They're in the house. They're ready to get out. And what a better way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
So when's the next one?
We're working on it. And I'm telling you, before the end of next week, we'll probably have next year's date already locked in.
All right, so this is a hard question now for you. But before I ask this one, I ask you, if people miss this event today, what can they then do? When do you close this event?
So this event is closed at 6 o'clock today, 6 p.m. today, but they'll still be able to go on the Triad Comicon Facebook page. They'll be able to watch the videos, see all the pictures that people are here, and they're gonna be like, man, I missed it, I should have came. So if you saw me trying to hand you a flyer, or I did give you one and you just decided not to come, we'll see you next year.
They're invited next year still.
Most definitely.
All right, so here's a hard question. Why does wrestling fit in with the Comic-Con?
Well, it's just because it's offbeat, it's just a different event. And so wrestling fans, we wanted to bring two groups of people together because there are a lot of wrestling fans who didn't realize, man, how cool comic books really are, and they get back in it. And so bringing those two together, and then like I said, our tickets today were $10. Kids 12 and under got in free. So if a single mom with 4 kids, and they were all under 12, she could have brought them all out for $10. Cosplay, comics, and wrestling. It just don't get no better than that.
All right, well, we want to thank Charles Ramsey for putting on this great event. Charles, I hope you'll get some rest at the end of the day, but don't rest too much because the fans out there are depending on you to put another one of these on soon.
Oh, thank
so
you
best
so
of
much.
luck with everything.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
All right, folks, and we'll be back in just a couple of moments. We'll be back with our Battle Royal. Battle Royal is about to start. So everything is about to heat up here. Mike Mars going in the ring. Xavier Maxim on his way. There's the Archangel, new tag team champion. The thing they're going to be fighting for tonight is the Triad Comicon Championship. There goes TDT. Big Bite heading in the Battle Royal. Big Bite, any last words before you go into the Battle Royal?
Six.
All right, there we go, man. A few words, but we're starting out this Battle Royal right now. We're going to go over here. There's Chicano Power ready to go. Chicano, any last words?
I got this.
Big Bite, he's not waiting long again to fight. So fans, so you can see, I just want to say this is the best, most exciting match in all of wrestling, the Battle Royal. And all the competitors are facing off. There's Big Rob, Mike Mars, about to start it off. There's Big Bite. So fans, it's about to heat up right here. You see it. There we have Yellow. Sorry about that, folks. Yellow trying to get in the ring. So, okay, so there you are, fans. Yellow not in the ring yet. About to start the Battle Royal. Fans, you can see that the way this match ends is that with the competitors thrown over the top.
Over the top.
So Yellow is, I think, going to get into the match in just a moment. But you see other competitors in there waiting.
Other competitors don't matter because the yellow man is in this match.
Okay, is Yellow feeling good about his chances? I think he's going to go ahead and get into the match and get it started.
Just give him the spoiler alert. Tell him who's going to win.
So the winner of the match will be the person who is the last person standing in the ring, and after other members are eliminated by being thrown over the top rope.
And what's his name is?
We don't know that until the match is over.
Man, you tell him. You tell him who's going to win.
The winner of the match is the last not to be eliminated with the over-the-top rope throw. Feet have to hit the floor.
Yellow man, tuxedo time. That's who's going to win. You got a problem with what I'm saying?
We're trying to get into, sorry about this, folks, we're trying to get into some of the action. There we are, Malachi coming off. Oh, Malachi hits Chicano Power. Malachi back up again. Heading for Raven Havoc. Raven Havoc just nailed him. It's a Big Rob sulking around. This is an interesting thing. Mike Mars may have hurt his hand. So, Raven Havoc diving around, trying to keep up with the action. I'm going to try to get out of here. Sorry about that, folks. I'm sorry, I'm going to try to get out of the action here. Okay, I'm sorry about that, folks. I'm going to try to get in and make the call here. As you can see, people in and out of the ring. Referee Big J, has there been any eliminations yet?
No.
Okay. As you can see, the Comic-Con fans are hot and heavy. I'm going to be stationed over here. Referee Big J, what are you looking for as far as an elimination?
It doesn't matter now, whoever wins.
Okay. And the feet have to touch the ground?
Both feet have to touch the ground before you get eliminated.
Okay. TDT is out. Watch out. Archangel is behind TDT. In the ring, Mike Mars. Let's keep an eye on this. In the ring, Mike Mars is... Oh, and poke of the eye by Yellow. So in the ring, referee Big J, elimination only happens in the ring. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
No pinfall, no submission.
No pinfall.
Okay. So I'm trying to get a close-up look. Right now we've got Big Bite and Yellow going after trying to eliminate Mike Mars. We've got Big Rob, Xavier Maxim taking it to Big Rob. Big Bite is down. Big Rob looks to be in trouble. So I want to just let you know, outside of the ring, Malachi, newly crowned tag team champion, working his way out of the ring. We've got some of the fans here. How do you like the action so far?
I like it. Yeah.
Okay, fans right here, they got good seat in the front row. Mike Mars working on Big Bite. Yellow working on Xavier Maxim, driving that head into his throat. I'm sorry, fans, if we're not getting all of the action, but we're doing the best I can to call it. Gonna go by, check in with our referee. Any eliminations so far?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh my goodness, that's a crossbody block. We've seen that. Fans, if we could just get a shot of here, that there's been a total takeout over here. I don't know if we can get security. Archangel working his way back through. What is your job at this point?
Just wait for the elimination to make them go to.
No elimination so far. There are a lot of people in a way playing it safe because they're outside of that ring fighting it out. But this floor here at the ballroom of the Marriott does not have much give. They're fighting it out on the floor. Xavier Maxim going out with Malachi. I'm going to try to get myself out of harm's way. There's TDT. I'm going to try to get myself out of around here to see the ring. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As you see, Chicano Power has just knocked out TDT. We're going to try to keep track of what's going on in the ring. We've got Malachi, Raven Havoc in the ring. Raven Havoc with the suplex. That's the only way elimination can happen, folks, from this in-ring competition. So make sure we keep focused on what's going on in the ring. Okay, what are you seeing from your end, referee?
A lot of crazy stuff happening around here.
No elimination so far?
No elimination so far.
We've got Big Bite, the new champion, working his way outside here. Looks like Archangel now working with Big Rob. Big Bite, the new NRL champion, working his way back in. What are you seeing from your vantage point, young man?
All I see is just straight madness. Madness.
Do you have who do you look like? Who looks good here? Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the dude with red hair, red dreads.
All right, so we're working our way around here at the beautiful ballroom in the Marriott Hotel Airport, Greensboro, North Carolina. Big drop kick by Yellow. Chop by Malachi. Xavier Maxim. Boy, he's taking Malachi into the turnbuckle, and I apologize, folks. It's hard to call all this action. Just if you're keeping score at home, folks, we've got 7 competitors in the ring. Referee Big J, what's your responsibility with these outside people? Oh my goodness, we got a limit. Oh my goodness. Is that our first elimination?
First elimination right there.
Okay, Bobby Yellow has been eliminated. Okay, we've had our first elimination. Bobby Yellow.
Huh? You got a problem with me?
I don't have a problem. I'm sorry about that, folks. Okay, Big Bite's out. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, fans. I got involved in something. Big J, what's the situation now?
Well, Big Bike's eliminated. We got Malachi eliminated. And Raven Havoc's been eliminated.
Okay, Raven Havoc eliminated. You can't see this. He's not eliminated. Okay.
And Malachi has been eliminated.
A lot to keep track of. Have there been any eliminations on your end?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Chicano has been eliminated.
Okay, Chicano eliminated. Young man, what you seeing from your end?
I see the coach, got hit.
Is there somebody you're pulling for?
Yeah. That guy right there.
Yeah, TDT. Okay. All right, fans enjoying the action here at ringside. It's now 4 squaring off. Mike Mars moving from pillar to post, knocking everybody. Mike Mars is going to try to eliminate all 3 of these. I'm going to try to get a feel. These 4 still in the match. Big Bite, are you doing okay?
Bite!
Okay, Bite is okay. We hope we get some medical personnel. What are you seeing from your end here?
Oh man, it's just ruthless out there. But hey, make sure you subscribe to Kid Stinger Gaming on YouTube. Get all that good content.
Kid Stinger, who are you rooting for in this? Who do you like in this match? The one in the corner or the one hitting him?
The one hitting him.
Okay, so Kid Stinger pulling for Raven Havoc here. Yeah. Okay. Big chop by Xavier Maxim. Taking it to Big Mike. This Mike Mars is a big human being. TDT going for the TD splash. And boy, that thing got the worst of both of them. Raven Havoc was able to react with a knee to the face of TDT, but I still think he took a blow. Look at him, he's pointing to his head. He's hurt, but he got the better of that deal, Raven Havoc did. Raven Havoc is tough. He's from Flint, Michigan. You know anything about Flint, Michigan? It's a tough place to grow up. Xavier Maxim taking Raven Havoc over. Okay. We want to check. We want to check Big J. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good.
Do you need medical personnel? Or are you going to be able to make it through?
I can make it.
Big J has been caught up in the crossfire. I didn't see exactly what happened, but he's still in it. So let me try to get it in an outlook. So are we down to 3? Three competitors. Okay, fans, I found we're down to 3 competitors. If you're keeping score at home, we're down to 3 competitors. Big Mike Mars, TDT, former NRLL champion, and Xavier Maxim. Looks at this point, it's everyone for themselves. It's hard to get Big Mike over the top rope. TDT trying. Okay. So that's a big blow was dealt to TDT. It's going to be very hard to get him over that top rope, though. We're down to 3. Xavier Maxim, the smallest of the 3. All 3 appear to be going right at each other. I'm going to go right back in and see if I can get a closer look. Our referee. Big Mike got his leg over, and he's been scooped over. Okay. What do we have here?
Mike Mars has been eliminated. He's out.
Mike Mars is out. We're down to 2 wrestlers, fans.
Come on!
Big J, you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. What happened to you?
I don't know what happened.
Big J took a blow. How do you see this thing coming out? We got one of the fans here at ringside.
Say it again.
Who do you think's going to win this one?
I think it's going to be the big one with the black shirt.
Thinks Big TDT is going to win it. Fans here excited. This is the most exciting moment of the Battle Royal.
Go TDT!
This fan rooting for TDT. TDT with the advantage. A former champion. Chopping Xavier Maxim. Fans here at the Comicon really rooting on this match. Fans, this is as exciting as a Battle Royal can get when we get down to the last 2. He's calling this shot. Said the fans yelling woo in honor of Ric Flair, a frequent visitor to the Marriott in Greensboro. How do you see this thing coming out?
I think Gate City Guardian's probably going to win. It's definitely a good match, bro. I enjoy it really much.
Okay. You like Battle Royals, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So we're down here, down to 2. Xavier Maxim got him. trying to weaken him. Maxim coming off a drop kick to the TDT, already fallen. Just to clarify, I know if you're keeping score at home, no pinfall, no submission at this point.
No, just eliminates over the top.
Xavier Maxim setting up. He's setting that boot up. TDT to his feet. He moves. TDT kicks him in the gut. TDT going up in pile driver position. He's going to put him in a power bomb. He puts him right on the ground. But again, fans, a pinfall does not win at this point. Somehow TDT still has to get him up and over the top rope. What did you say, young man?
Throw him out.
So you think TDT's got him here?
Huh?
Did TDT have him here, you think?
Yes.
People got their phones. TDT going to the top. Now, if you look here, there's not much room to operate. He's holding on to actually the roof of the thing. He's scaling across the top rope. Now, Big J watching, in case he falls this way, he'd be eliminated. TDT flying back, and he missed it. He missed it. His face hit the knees of Xavier Maxim. Now, fans, I have to think what has happened here, trying to negotiate the sort of the low ceiling of ballroom. I think it threw off his trajectory a little bit, giving Xavier Maxim the opportunity. Referee Big J, everybody seems to be able to continue. They're coming off. TDT's over. Okay, referee Big J's watching. TDT not eliminated. Poke in the eye. Xavier Maxim sets up for a super kick. We have a winner. Okay, we have a winner. Oh my gosh, Mike Mars is coming in the ring. I was going to try to get a word with the champ. All right, Mike Mars. And that's a great way to end Comicon with that show of sportsmanship. Mike Mars, if I could get a word. Notice you came into the ring, we weren't sure what was going on. What made you come in the ring and do that?
Look, I'm a man of honor. I love to fight. The thrill of battle is all I live for. And that man right there, he proved that he could take me down. So that has earned my respect. So with that, I bid you adieu.
And if you saw it there, Mike Mars fought a great match. TDT in there many times. TDT in there with Mike Mars, with Xavier Maxim many times. It looked like Xavier Maxim was in a tough situation. Somehow he prevailed, and we're going to try to get a word from TDT if we can. Can we get a quick word with you?
What you want, man?
So,
He poked me in the eye.
So we saw it, and first of all, I just want to say that was a great match, a great contest. We could see you gave everything you had. You came in there and congratulated Xavier Maxim. What brought that on?
He deserves it. Regardless of what's going on out there, as bad as I want it, he worked hard, he deserves it. It's his time. It's Xavier's time.
Is it fair to say that you'll be right back in that line, working your way back up to get a title shot?
No question about that. No question. You know what time it is. You know how I do. I let him get his time. I'm gonna let him hold it for a second. But when I'm ready, it takes one time.
We'll let you, TDT. In second place, a fantastic performance tonight. I know he's not necessarily happy with it, but it's not the last we've seen of TDT.
No, sir, not at all. Only good things to come, baby. Good things.
All right, fans, people leaving ringside, I'm going to try to get a word with Xavier Maxim if we can. Xavier, can we get a word? Okay, Xavier taking a couple of pictures. Fans, thanks for coming out today. If you watch this live on YouTube or on our Zoom feed, if you're watching us on delay, come on out the next time where you can see an NRLL match live in your area. And here for the first time, the Triad Comicon Champion's got the belt here. Xavier, how does it feel right now sitting there holding that honor, the Triad Comicon Champion, Battle Royal Champion?
You know, it feels great, Tom. Honestly, it's been a while since I've had a championship. It's been a while since I've been inside of a wrestling ring, you know, COVID and all that other BS. But this actually feels phenomenal. I forgot what this felt like. So I'm gonna go ahead and first and foremost, I'm gonna thank my family for allowing me to actually still be here. Even though a couple of them told me I'm too old for this, but you know what? I'm obviously not, because I am the Triad Battle Royal Champion, baby.
So if you had doubts beforehand, this erases any doubts you had about whether you can do what you've always been able to do.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's not about erasing doubt. It's not about not having doubt. It's about overcoming doubt. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, one more time for the one time, because it's always one more time until it's one last time. So don't give up till you get to that finish line. I am your Triad Comicon Battle Royal Champion, Mr. Showtime, Xavier Maxim.
Xavier, did you say you have family here?
Yes, I did.
Is your son nearby?
He Batman me. He does that. He's for it.
We're going to try to get a word. I know he's proud of his dad, and I know you must be proud of yourself, and I know you can celebrate this moment. What about the NRLL Championship? Does this put you in a position where you feel like that's your next challenge?
Actually, you know, that's an idea. I should actually talk to the board. Like, look, I won your first ever Battle Royal Championship. How about if you make this an annual thing? This championship will allow you to cash it in for one shot, one title shot against the NRLL Heavyweight Champion, whenever, wherever, however. Oh, I love that. Tom, you are a genius. I love it.
So just one more question. Was there ever a point in that match, because I even said, you know, it looked like the odds were against you. You were up against two very big men, two very skilled competitors. Did it ever feel like, okay, this might be too much to overcome?
Never. See, that's the entire reason for the name Showtime. Because until the cameras stop rolling, until the lights go out, until the curtain is closed, the show must go on. It doesn't matter if the guy is 7 foot tall, 8 foot tall, Andre the Giant, Giant Gonzalez, The Undertaker himself. I don't care who it is. If you're in my way, and you're in my way of getting to the goals I want to achieve, I promise you, I will get over you by any means necessary.
Well, you heard that, folks. Congratulations to Xavier Maxim. He'd even take on Giant Gonzalez if he was here. And he's now the Comicon champion, the Battle Royal Comicon champion, by winning this. We want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry the event's over, but we've heard from our founder of this event that we'll be back here in the future. And you know, keep an eye out on your social media for NRLL events coming up in the near future. And we'll see you next time right here in that ring.